New draw. Oh boy. Oh, it's a limit. You. I guess we should start with the Red 13 one, eh? This is probably going to be the more fun one to talk about than the other one. So let's start here. We're going to start with the aesthetics, which, as Lemmy already alluded to, this is cute. It's just a cute outfit, man. The pirate outfit with the little daggers on the side. The very, very, very good. Very, very good. Got an eye patch. Yeah, it's a pirate costume. Got a little pirate collar too. Love the little feather in there. Yeah, this is dope, man. This looks good. But yeah, it looks good. Oh, he's got 4 daggers. I don't think you need that many daggers, Red. It's not that serious. Oh, he's even got a little piercing. Look at that. Yeah, I love this. This is great. This is great. We got Pirate Red 13 before Sailor Barrett, by the way. It's gonna be our new GTA 6 meme. That's crazy. All right, let's start with the Pirate Collar. Pirate Collar is a limit break weapon. So this is a limited weapon, which means that once this banner goes away, it'll only ever be rerun on that limit break banner once it gets added to that pool. Or if it's rerun on a banner, typically speaking, the limit break banners are not rerun often. I know I'm saying that, and there's a limit break banner rerun going on right now, but just letting you know, limit break banners don't rerun terribly often. So we usually pull on the limit break banners as often as we can, at least once, to make sure that we have a copy of the weapon. All right, so at OB0, we've got a magic heal for 5 ATB, okay? Magic heal with a magic attack increase low to low. When self HP 70% or more, lightning damage increase low to low. When self, oh man, it's got the Bahamut Rod with the +1 ATB where it's where his HP is at. That's interesting. Okay, at OB0, I'm gonna tell you right now, at OB0, this is not very good. Like the heal is fine, but low to low is not okay. Lightning damage low to low is not good. So OB0 is definitely not what we're looking for. 50% or less at OB1, so this is gonna go up to 70, I assume, at OB6. Oh wow, that's a huge upgrade at OB6. Good lord. Oh my god, it goes low to low, low to low, to mid to high, mid to high. And it's 70% HP. So yeah, I mean, looking at, let's check out, yeah, this is just Bahamut Rod, but on Red 13 and offensively focused instead of defensively. What an interesting idea. Okay, so mid to high is really good, obviously, and on a healing weapon is good. The ATB is good. It's got an Asuna All, it's got a heal boost. This is a great weapon. Magic attack all allies, buff debuff extension are both great R abilities on Red 13, especially with these effects both being affected by buff debuff extension. So the 20-second duration, which seems pretty short, is not as egregious as it would otherwise be, especially because I believe Red 13's ultimate weapon also comes with buff debuff extension. So those two combined will make for basically capped out buff debuff extension if you have this in his main hand. Obviously, this competes pretty hard with his pilot's collar, which is his other healing weapon. But this is a more offensively focused with the magic attack increase and the lightning damage increase. And obviously the ATB gauge up. This is really good. The one downside to this weapon is that you need to get it to Overboost 6, the OB6, to really see the benefits from this, which means you have to commit to this banner pretty hard. And we haven't looked at the stamp card yet, which is where we'll be able to see how many guaranteed copies that we'll get. Yeah, the 5 ATB is definitely a part of it too. But yeah, the 5 ATB, for me, it's not that big of an issue, right? Bahamut Rod is good at 5 ATB, just like this will be good at 5 ATB, because the other things that it does are great, right? And the materia slots are great. Obviously, we have other 4 ATB weapons like Darrow Platis that do really good healing effects now. So this isn't as much of a, oh my god, you need this right now kind of weapon like Bahamut Rod was when it first released. But it's definitely good. Like, the only real downside to this weapon isn't the ATB cost. It's the fact that you have to invest so heavily in it, right? The fact that this doesn't even go low to mid at anything less than OB6 is really, really tough. Really, really tough. And the reason why is not because it's bad. It's good. Like, this is a good weapon and is going to be a staple on Magic Lightning teams. But it's, what, 2 weeks before anniversary? Right? Like, it's really hard to justify going all in on this before seeing the stamp card, but it's really hard to justify going all in on this when the anniversary is like 2 weeks away. It's really good. Like, it's a solid weapon. Like I said, the downside here is that you have to get to OB6 to really see the power. So you have to commit to this banner pretty hard. I think, obviously, there's going to be folks that do so because we have a Magic Guild battle going on right now. That's Magic Lightning, right? So this is going to be a staple because Red 13 also has Lightning Resist down in his kit. So, like, he already has the ability to utilize all of these effects combined, right? So, like, this is really strong for this guild battle specifically, but also for Lightning content going forward, right? This is going to be a staple on Lightning teams going forward. Because he's got the ability to lower Lightning resistance. He's got the ability to increase your entire team's magic attack and your entire team's magic or lightning damage, while also having a Bahamut Rod style ATB effect and a Asuna All. Like, it's a great weapon. It's a great weapon. There's no denying it. It's a great weapon. But the having to commit to six copies of this is a lot right now. Like right now specifically. That's a lot. Let's check out the outfit. Oh god, it's Reprieve. So obviously Reprieve is very, very good. And Reprieve is very good, right? Especially on Red 13, especially with his new weapon, giving ATB at lower health points. It lets you play at those lower health points without as much downside, which is nice. So this is great. Sailor's Vision is physical and magic defense 20%. Whoa, with the plus magic tier. Oh no, so now he's gonna get the +4 magic attack too. Woo! Oh man, this is good. This is really good. I think this is the first time I've seen this effect on a banner and been like, oh hell yeah. Like that's where it needs to be, right? Because he's getting two defensive effects. That's crazy. He's getting 20% magic defense and physical defense, and he's getting Reprieve. The downside to this is that he's not getting like the buff debuff extension or the, you know, the other benefits that Red 13 would want, right? Like heal as an example. But like, do you care? Yeah, he's gonna survive. And as long as your healer can stay up and heal your other allies, you know, and it's giving your team damage while he's doing it, right? So like when he's healing, he's increasing your party's damage output, which is great. It's the same reason why Darrow Platis was a must pull, right? Darrow Platis was a must pull for Matt because it was a 4 ATB heal that increased your team's ability to do damage, right? It was that good. Like that's a strong effect. Those two, like being able to heal your team while also providing them offensive buffs is a huge, huge bonus in this game. And so being able to have an extra magic attack up tier to getting, because now when he casts that heal twice, you're getting +3 lightning damage up, and you're also getting +4 magic attack up, which is a huge, huge boost to power, right? Huge boost to power. And you don't really have to worry about Red 13 taking too much damage because he's not only got Reprieve, but he's also got 20% to both defenses, which is gonna make him super tanky. So the outfit's great. Again, the only real bad part of this is that this is, I mean, anniversary's right around the corner, man. And we don't know what those banners are gonna be. The good news is this goes until a couple of days into anniversary. So you don't have to like make an immediate decision, which is nice. But like we talked about before with outfits like this that have Reprieve, it's nice on characters like Red 13, like Kate Sith, like Matt, where you don't really need the other effects of other outfits. Having a Reprieve and a defensive outfit is something that he can just keep for the rest of your gaming career in Ever Crisis. I can't imagine there'll be a banner or an outfit that will outclass this in any major way over the next 12 months. Yeah, and that's kind of where I was going with it, Enzo, right? Like the benefit to this is that if you pull on this, you probably don't need another Red 13 outfit ever, right? Like not really. So for me, like this, it's difficult for me to say not to pull because it's really good. Let me check the stamp card really quickly. This matters a lot. Yeah, see, man, because you almost have to go 2 stamp cards deep to get the OB6 unless you get lucky, right? But like, I don't like relying on luck in gacha games, right? I don't like relying on the ability to get good stamps or have better or good pulls, right? And again, this weapon is not good at anything less than OB6. The positive news here, and this is something that Matt had going for him as well, and I do want to mention this before we go into the wish list. The positive news here is that Red 13 has not had a limited weapon yet, which means that you probably have a boatload of Red 13 weapon parts just chilling, like I do, right? So like right now, I have, that's 4 extra overboost. So technically I could pull all the way up to Red 13's outfit, get the 2 guaranteed copies, and then use all of my Red 13 weapon parts to get it to OB6 and make it useful immediately. I could do that now. Most people, if you've been playing since day one, you probably have, you might even have more than I do. I've not been great about finishing off like event shops and such, but you probably have some Red 13 weapon parts sitting around, is my point. So you don't need to go to the second stamp card if you have those weapon parts available. But I don't want to assume that everybody watching has them, right? Yeah, well, and that's the thing, right? Like when we see Anniversary next week, we're going to see up to 4 banners, just like comparing to what we saw in Anniversary last year. We're going to see up to 4 banners that are going to be game-changing banners, right? Like they're going to be some new effect or some new attack or some new something, right? That's going to fundamentally change how we view the game, because that's what happened last time. That's what happens at Anniversary for most gacha games. So I'm expecting it to happen again here. Now we could be completely underwhelmed and we could be completely wrong, right? It might end up turning around its head and just being like, oh, you know, these are actually just improvements. They're good, but they're not like amazing. They're not immediate must pulls, right? And that's where you can turn around on the September 7th, right? And just pull on this banner and go in, right? But like today, I feel like it's probably a hold, right? Just hang on to your gems for a couple more weeks. And then if you don't like the Anniversary banners and you don't like what we're seeing with the Anniversary outfits and weapons, then you can go in on this banner and give it all you got. Because this banner is great. Again, it's great. But it's gonna be very difficult to OB6 this if you do not have the Red 13 weapon parts to get him to the OB6 spot by with 2 guaranteed copies. In terms of the wish list for Red 13 specifically, a lot of his kit is obviously featured, right? You've got most of his weapons are in the featured pool. Actually, I think all of his weapons are in the featured pool outside of event weapons, right? So basically everything on this list in the last like 3 months, or not 3 months, like last 15 to 18 months that Red 13 has had released for him is probably worth including on a wish list. So this goes from everything from Seaside Collar, which is an excellent offhand weapon, gives him boost HP, boost lightning potency, gives him a lightning resist down effect, which is excellent for obvious reasons. The Canyon Collar is a AoE magic defense decrease with a magic wind damage, solid, not necessary for the build, quote unquote, but like we're looking for options here, not necessarily something that's ideal. Ivy Collar is another great weapon that does fire and ice resist down for 3 ATB. Has some decent mixed R abilities, so you'd be able to do physical or magic with the Ivy Collar, which is nice. You also have Silver Collar, which is wind and water resistance for 3 ATB. However, this also comes with Diamond Sigil Break, which is very important for some high tier content, and it comes with great R abilities that you actually want to have with a weapon like the one we're getting today with Pirate's Collar, because it gives you the rest of the buff debuff extension that you're looking for. Also gives you a massive boost to boost heal, while also having Diamond Sigil Break and having some separate resist downs as well. Because obviously with this build, with this new weapon, you're not just going to be using it for lightning teams. He's going to be able to utilize this as a magic attack buff on other teams, right? He's going to be like a secondary magic attack up user with his outfit being able to push it up to +4 and having a heal, right? So like he's going to be using that in other builds as well if you pull for it, right? So you want to have access to all of his elemental debuffs. You want to have access to all of his good offhand weapons, right? Which is basically everything in this line. At least these 4. When you get the Pilot Collar, this is where you can probably skip this one. This is a defensive version of the weapon that we're pulling for today, or the weapon that you would be pulling for. It does come with boost heal and buff debuff extension, which are great. Has a heal boost materia slot. This is not a bad weapon. It is still very good. Magic defense up is a very good effect to have as well. But as you can see, the heal is exactly the same as the limit break weapon. So the heal isn't better, and it only gives a magic defense buff, right? So is it good? Yes. Has it been outclassed? Also yes. So you don't need to wishlist that. And then Brilliant Collar is another one that I don't think you need to wishlist, but it could be on the list, and I don't blame you, because this is basically the wind version of the weapon that we're pulling for today. However, this is a 4 ATB because it doesn't come with a very good heal, right? It comes with a 7% heal, which is nothing. This is mostly offensive. So still a very good weapon, still a very good thing to have in the offhand. And remember that now Brilliant Collar that did mid to high as well, right? This is a mid to high magic attack increase. With that Pirate's outfit, he now can cast this twice, give your entire team +3 wind damage and +4 magic attack, making Brilliant Collar a really great weapon to use with this Pirate's outfit as well. So food for thought, it's very good. I think all 5 of those weapons, if you don't have them at OB6 or plus, it's probably worth having on your wish list. Just because Red 13's got a lot of utility in his kit, and it's good to have access to it. The rest of his options down here are mostly just situational. You've got things like the Sleek Collar, which is an AoE magic defense increase that's just high for 4 ATB. This is solid. I don't mind this at all. You've got Gold Collar, which is a magic defense decrease. This is only a mid, but it is AoE. I prefer Canyon Collar over that because Canyon Collar does wind damage. It doesn't really matter though. At the end of the day, they're both magic defense down, whatever you prefer. Platinum Collar is an AoE regen, which is a very interesting healing weapon. It does have a very high magic attack stat, so food for thought if you're interested in something like that in the offhand. I don't blame you. Noble Collar is just a water sub weapon. You don't want to worry about that, something like that. Leather Collar, again, sub weapon for Earth, nothing that you're really using with Red 13. Rubber Collar is a single target 113% heal with physical defense and limit break potency. This isn't something that you're looking for either. And last but not least, we have Junk Collar, which is a decent offhand weapon with some good defensive R abilities for magic attack decrease. This is actually great for something like Ifrit as an example, because Ifrit does mixed attacks, so both physical defense and magic, or physical and magic attacks, and it's fire resist. So, but just having a magic resist attack down is fine, right? This is a decent weapon, it's not bad. But yeah, basically all of those weapons, if you don't have them in OB10, they're probably worth it. And again, as it goes with most healers, usually in the healers sub-weapon slots, you're usually using things that are supportive effects. So stuff like attack all allies, magic attack all allies to help max that out. Obviously his new weapon does have magic attack all allies, so you don't have to worry about that. But physical defense all allies, magic defense all allies. If you're looking for something that's a little bit more defensive to help him keep his stuff up, you can look at Glenn's Pirate Glaive. This gives physical defense and magic defense both at decent values, which makes it a very good sub weapon. If you're looking for something that's a little bit more defensive with some HP, you can look at Angeal's Gargantuan Monolith, which is an HP magic defense weapon with very good R abilities. So this is a really good option for a sub weapon. And then for free, well, for Crisis Medals, you can exchange Crisis Medals for Zack's Buster Sword. And Zack's Buster Sword has physical defense and HP, also both very good R abilities for your healer to make sure that Red 13 stays up. Other than that, though, this is a great banner. Again, I definitely recommend that you hold tight, or that you hang tight. I wouldn't even pull on this banner yet until it gets closer to the anniversary, because I don't want you to have to like make the decision and try to figure out what you're gonna pull here. Because truth be told, this might be better than some of the anniversary outfits. I don't anticipate that it will be, but it is that good, right? It is very good. So as always with limited banners, because this is a limited banner, meaning that it will go away at September 10th, and you're not going to be able to put this onto your wish list afterwards. So as a result, I'm going to customize this to be the wish list for me personally. And for me personally, I have most of his weapons at OB10. The only ones that I do not are Brilliant Collar and Silver Collar. Those are the only two that I do not have at OB10, so I will be including those two specifically on my wish list. The other 3 weapons are just the weapons that are most recently released featured weapons. Yeah, as you should. But the Red 13 outfit, it is very good. Like it looks good. It is good. The weapon is good. Like there are a lot of reasons to love this banner, but like it's so close to anniversary, man. It's really difficult to recommend anybody pull on this, even though it is good, right? It really is. But as always, I do always do one pull at least, just to make sure I have 1 copy of the weapon. So we are just going to do the 1 pull, because this is happening regardless. I'm doing this pull no matter what. It is only 1 stamp. That is a quick deterrent for me. Your boy will not be going deep on this one. But again, like I said, it's not a knock on Red 13. This is a terrible time to release a banner like this. And honestly, I'm kind of shocked they did it, if I can be so for real with you. Because they've been better the last couple of months, like outside of some hiccups here and there, they have been better. And like, yeah, that figures. And so I expected a bit more than this. Like this is not the right time to release another limit break banner, right? I did get a purple at least, so that's nice. For 1 stampers, yeah, it sucks. That sucks. But that's what I mean, right? It's a what are you offering me right now, right? Because like this is really good, but I do have Bahamut Rod already. That already does this, right? And then you're fighting against this Lucy outfit, and this Lucy outfit and weapon is very good. Then you're also fighting against both Dragon Quest banners, which although I don't really care for like this one in particular, the Zack weapon and outfit are both really good, right? They're both really good. And like these aren't bad weapons, but like you're fighting, this is limited, 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 this is limited. This is crazy is the answer, right? This is crazy. That's way too many limited banners. And a lot of these are reruns, so take it with a grain of salt. There's only 4 open right now that are new, but that's still 4, right? That are all new limited banners that are coming out before anniversary that are likely also going to be limited banners for us to go into October, which I'm anticipating is going to be a new character release. That's just my anticipation. I could be wrong, but like I'm anticipating a new character release in October with likely a limit break weapon. That's what the last 3 characters that have been released have come out with, has been with, or last 2 characters rather, that have come out have both been released with limit break weapons. So like I'm expecting another limit break weapon on top of the featured Halloween banners. So like it's just too much to ask for right now. I definitely think we need to hang tight. You know, obviously we're always going to do the 1 pull on the limit break banners, so make sure you do your 1 pull to get the copy of the weapon so you can upgrade it with weapon parts. But don't go in on this banner unless you're absolutely positive that you want this, right? If you're absolutely sure that you want this, then go for it, right? Go for it. But for me personally, it's definitely a wait and see.